Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. You don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Come on in, come on in. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing the video on your way in. Thank you so very much. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I'm sorry I took a minute to get here because literally some information just fell into my lap out of the sky. So I was just trying to go through it and, make sure I read through everything and went through everything and had to cross out some names on certain things. So you know how it is when you're doing some court cases, you want to make sure that you're not showing too much information. So welcome to the chat. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the hood table. Please again, like and share the video. I'm still crossing out some information here, but we are definitely about to get started. I just didn't want to keep you guys waiting for so long because I know they were trying to hold you guys over there till I got started. But anyway, let's see. You see the title of the show. We're going to be basically discussing a case that is public. It is public. It also came here first on, the YouTube and the B sector. And y'all know how I am when it comes to court cases. If it doesn't come across the B sector desk, then I don't really go out and just look into stuff. You know what I mean? So I just want to make that very clear because some people do get scrutinized and criticized when they're discussing public cases, on YouTube in the B sector. But anyway, we're going to jump right into this. As we all know, and I'm just going to go straight through this, you guys. So please charge it to my head, not to my heart, if I'm not, speaking directly to everyone. Okay. But yes, so basically, we're going to be discussing a case between VS Icon and Ness, also known as Ness No Mess. And it was a civil case that started a couple of months back. Basically, Ness had filed a cease and desist on VS Icon because she felt like she was being harassed and that she was made to look in a bad light from an interview that VS had did about a year or so ago. Now, since then, Ness has appeared on other YouTubers' channels, also doing interviews. Most recently, even, with our butterfly Creole, about a couple of weeks ago. And that was a really good interview. All of them were, in fact. But this particular interview that VS did, she basically allegedly wanted it removed from YouTube, or thought that basically, again, that interview was made to show her in a bad light. ever since that interview, Ness has done other interviews, and each interview is a little different. The information that comes across is a little different. Her life was a little different, involving, and I don't get on children, so I'm not gonna bring in the child or anything like that. Like a lot of people should be dragging her for that. I'm not gonna get into that, but just things that she say about her life be a little different. So some people wonder, well, why you want this particular, why you got an issue with this particular interview? But as we know, also recently, what had happened was VS had contacted the Hallelujah um cult compact, whatever you want to call it, right? And because of some of the things that Ness were saying regarding them, regarding what she had went through there, accusing them of certain things, and it was basically they were going back and forth, VS and Ness. We were all here for it, right? And so Ness was coming at VS, and VS, you know how she is. Sometimes when you come at her, you don't know how she gonna come back. So when she came back, she happened to contact the pastor over there at the Hallelujah house, right? And so, of course, Ness didn't like that. And so here comes the cease and assist. Here comes the cease and assist. Now, let me pull this up. And again, some of this stuff I'm not going to show you because it got like a million names on some of this stuff. And a lot of this stuff got other YouTuber names on it. I don't want to read their name or anything, but we will cover a lot of information here. So basically, there was a cease and desist, and it was produced by Ness, and it was actually, let me blow this up real quick. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay, I got a couple of them here. 1 second. Go through the slides. Go through the slides. Okay, so the cease and assist that came from Ness, basically, what it says is, this office has been retained by Ness. I'm not going to say her government name. It just says this office has been retained by Ness regarding claims for defamation of character, false light, and tortious interference with business expectancy. It has come to our attention that you, referring to VS, have repeatedly published false and defamatory statements on your YouTube channel regarding our client Ness. Specifically, you have stated or implied that Ness is a prostitute, a drug addict, and a deadbeat mother. Additionally, you have stated that Ms. Ness was responsible for the death of Mindy. I'm not going to say her last name, but they call her grandma, I believe, over to the Hallelujah place. These statements are malicious, untrue, and defamatory. Additionally, these allegations are false and misleading and designed to display Ness in a false light. Finally, your statements are intentionally designed to interfere with Ness's YouTube channel. It has also come to our attention that you have published on your YouTube channel surreptitious interviews of a number of people, and that the content put Ness in a false light and was intended by you to interfere with Ness's YouTube channel. Specifically, you published an interview with Ness's pastor. I'm not going to say her name, where she falsely stated that Ness was responsible for the death of Mindy. Okay. You guys feel free to hit the Cash App. I just want to stop right there. Charlie, hey boo, make sure you are sharing the Cash App. Other moderators in the chat, make sure you are sharing the Cash App for this content. And also, please again, make sure you like and share the video. And what's up, everybody? Okay, so moving right along. The next page of that says, if you do not cease and desist. Wait, hold on. Got pages mixed up. Hold on. Okay. All right. So our client, oh wow. Hold up. I didn't even read this earlier. Okay. I see my name. Okay. Finally, sorry, y'all. I heard my name was in here before, but I forgot. But anyway, finally, you have repeatedly harassed Ness on multiple YouTube channels with the intention of interfering with Ness's YouTube channel. Most recently, on August 6, 2024, you stated that Ness was a predator stalker on the Hood Table YouTube channel. That is I. Our client will not tolerate additional defamatory statements from you or interference with her YouTube channel. If we are forced to file a lawsuit, Ness will be entitled to recover all of her economic and emotional damages from you. As you are probably aware from recent jury verdicts in the media, you could face a very substantial jury verdict against you should we initiate litigation. I think they messed up in the typo right there. But anyway, additionally, if your conduct continues, Ness will contact YouTube administrators and request that you be banned from the platform. Your conduct is so outrageous and beyond the perimeter of acceptable conduct that you may well be permanently banned from the platform based on your current and post conduct. You will be well advised to immediately cease and desist in your defamatory and tortious conduct against Ness. Additionally, we are demanding that you immediately remove all of your defamatory publications regarding Ness from YouTube and all other platforms. Nothing contained in this correspondence should be construed as a waiver of any of my client's claims against you. Very truly yours. And then it has the name of the attorney, the law firm, and also Ness. And again, I'm not going to give out her, government name. So that, you guys, is the cease and desist that was sent by Ness towards VS. So basically, from what y'all can gather, she is basically accusing her of, I'm just going to say, making her appear in a bad light. Okay, so y'all got that, right? All right, yeah. Who was that? Joy Barnes said this is the longest and most detailed cease and desist in history. Girl. Well, I guess she wanted to make sure it was very clear, what she was attempting to do. So, but that's what it was. That's what it was. Now, okay, so that was Ness's cease and desist. Now we also had, basically, as we all know, VS, when she comes across information that she believes somebody is going to try to, take her to court or anything else like that, then of course she's going to do whatever she has to do. Because as we all heard her before, VS, one of the OGs in the B sector, learned valuable lessons some years ago when she was, forced off of, this platform before. So she moves differently. And most of the time she does move in silence, right? She don't let her right hand know what her left hand is doing. So once she heard that, basically what she did was she got a head start. And before a cease and desist or anything could be even served to VS, she went ahead and served her. So we're going to get into that right now. And yes, please do as our beautiful Charlie asked of you guys, please and thank you very much. And make sure you like and share the video and subscribe to the Hood Table if you are new here. And please feel free to hit the Cash App if the spirit moves you. Okay, so basically, VS. She did her own cease and desist again. This was for a breach of contract, defamation, slander, and harassment. And in this particular cease and desist, this letter serves as notice to Ness to immediately cease and desist, breach of contract, defamation, slander, unwanted contact, illegitimate accusations, and harassing activities against VS Icon. On October 23rd of 2023, Ness entered into a contract with VS Icon. The agreement was that VS would conduct an interview with Ness on her social media platform, and completion of the interview, Ness would receive $100 via Cash App. Ness received and accepted the payment of this contract on October 23rd, 2023, which completed the agreement between VS Icon and Ness. The interview was conducted live and published on VS's social media platform, and a lot of us was here for it. And it's been there for the last 10 months, and there has been no complaints from Ness up until recently. VS owned all rights and intellectual property of the interview, video, audio, sound bites, and visuals conducted with Ness. Ness interviewed about her life story on several other social media platforms with other content creators. She did an interview on Bigo. She did an interview on Dcop. She did an interview with VS, of course. She did an interview with Creo, as we all know. Okay, so moving right along. Those interviews are still on public social media platforms, and Ness is not requesting for those interviews with other content creators to be removed, where she is telling her life story. Ness is targeting VS for financial gain and as a way to harass and discredit her as a content creator and defame her character. On each interview Ness has conducted, her life story has changed several times when being questioned on the same life events in the different on the different content creators platforms. After completing the interviews, Ness conducted hold on right here. Hold on. Ness conducted with different content creators of her life story. It has been caused doubts of truthfulness of her story and credibility. It was expected that Ness, when she entered into the contract to be paid for an interview of her life story, that she would be truthful and not give false testimony. But Ness, not being credible for the interview she was paid for that was conducted by VS Icon, it affects the. I was about to ad lib, y'all. I was about to ad lib. Y'all know I do TV show reviews. I was about to ad lib, but it affects the credibility of the VS Icon brand. Okay. Between January and March 2023, Ness interviewed two of VS Icon's ex girlfriends. I don't know if VS wants me to say their names, so I'm not. On her YouTube channel. Ness, personal questions. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sunday. So, child, my throat getting dry. But anyway, moving right along. Okay, so Ness asked personal questions about, activities, sex life, intimate conversations, and other confidential information. Ness has openly on a live asked people to send her pictures of VS Icon children, as one of them is disabled. Ness also have concocted and published several videos about VS in a defamatory manner that are downloaded and saved for evidence of her behavior. Unwanted emails from Ness to VS on December 29th, 2019, January 2nd, 2020, and March 14th, 2020, professing her love for VS Icon. VS Icon asked her to stop all communication and blocked her. This letter serves as a notice to Ness to immediately cease and desist attempts to breach contract, defamation, slander, unwanted content, unwanted contact, illegitimate accusations, and harassing. Okay, Susie, sorry, VS Icon. My bad. VS Icon. Okay. The letter serves as notice to, I'm sorry, but not limited to immediate intimidation tactics, false accusations, threats, harassment, unwanted contact and communication, physical, telephone, email, mail, and social media. Your actions are unwanted, intimidating, embarrassing, annoying, aggressive, and have become unbearable. Your actions also infringe upon VS Icon's rights to utilize content that was paid for social media purposes. As a result of your harassment, I have suffered substantial harm to my reputation, substantial harm to my character, emotional and physical stress, substantial harm to my business, and loss of revenue if my video is forced to be removed from YouTube. Okay? Incidents, vehicles may have been documented, and future videos and incidents are being basically downloaded. Okay. Let's go to the last page. All right. On the last page, if you do not cease and desist from breach of contract, defamation, slander, and harassment, I will be forced to take appropriate legal action against you and child, what? Is that a typo again? And will seek all available damages and remedies through the judicial system. Side note, current behavior of Ness against other content creators. Live stream 22-year-old woman without her knowledge while she was at work. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. How many likes we got? Riot Girl said, what? It's going to get wild. It's going to get wild. How many likes we got, you guys? How many likes we got? 1185? Because we're nowhere near done. I just want to make sure people are liking the video. Yeah, get them. If they in here being disrespectful, go ahead. Feel free. Get them. Get them on out of here. Get them on out of here. Please and thank you very much. Please and thank you very, very much. Okay. Is the lights getting up there? All right, because I can't see them. I can't see them. Okay. So let's continue on. Okay, this last part right here of this particular page. Okay, again, side note, current behavior of Vanessa. Oops, sorry. Well, we know her name is Ness. Sorry. Of Ness against other content creators. Live stream a 22-year-old woman without her knowledge while she was at work. Pictures included defamed Praise Hallelujah discipleship pastor and live stream during their compound. Threatened to decapitate another subscriber on a live video, posted a negative image of another content creator without her permission, harassing somebody over there in the Ville by degrading images and talking about their weight. Another content creator, Decop, created a video asking us to stop harassing her. Those are just a few examples of her behavior, and she also has a past criminal public record. VS will not remove any videos or any intellectual properties from the VS Icon platforms that was entered into a contract with Ness where she was compensated for. So, one cease and desist led to another cease and desist. Now, this is not the end. There is some court dates that's going to be coming up. And of course, we'll discuss those later down the line. But there are some court cases coming up on VSN. On VSN. So she's staying on this. She's moving forward with everything, right? So they will, maybe have to, be in court over this, these allegations and accusations of slander and misinformation and defamation and making people, not appear in a good light. So this is going to be moving forward. Now, last check though, I had came across when it came to on Ness's end, it was a dismiss case, dismiss case, or that was for like a protection order that was filed on August 2nd. That was dismissed. That was against VS, of course. And again, it was filed on the 2nd, disposed of on the 6th. I don't know why, but it did say it was dismissed or disposed of. It was supposed to be a full order for anti-harassment, a temporary harassment order, and for some reason it says dismissed. It says dismissed. Now, as far as what VS is seeking when it comes to, hold on, let me make sure. Okay, so there's an affidavit for warrant in debt from VS against Ness, and basically it was filed on August 12th. And it basically says Ness entered into a verbal contract to be interviewed on a public site, YouTube, and Ness was paid for the interview up front, and any revenue in the future from the interview will go to VS. And Ness breached the contract by demanding that she remove the video from her site on YouTube, and she's also demanding that she move any other videos that she has with her likeness. Again, if this happens, of course, VS has said in her cease and desist that she will, if she has to remove these videos, that she will lose income. Because as you all know, once a video is up, the video is up and stuck until of course, YouTube says it got to go down. And again, if there's anybody in the chat being rude or disrespectful, please just remove them out. I think we got several wrench holders in here. So please feel free to remove them out. You don't have to time them out. Just you remove them out. We're just doing contact. We're doing commentary on something that is public and something that happened on this YouTube application in front of everyone in the B sector. So we're not putting out any private information that we just came across one day while walking down the street. Right. And 4 other interviews, yeah, like Via said in her paperwork, 4 other interviews are up and she didn't ask them to take those down. So yeah. But as far as this suit or warrant in debt, it is 5K. It is 5K. It's 5K. So anyway, it's like small claims civil suit, and that's what they're going through right now. And again, court date will be coming along before we know it. As far as Ness, again, that order for protection was dismissed. I don't know why. I don't know if she got something else up her sleeve. I don't know, but we'll stay on it and we'll keep doing commentary on this. It's content, it's B sector, newsworthy. When you come out here and you tell somebody you're going to take them to court, and they find out, and they were like, okay, I gotta get my money up, and basically, I'm going to fight. That's how VS sees it. I'm going to fight. I'm not going to have people do with me what they used to do back in the gap. So this is what she's going to do. Does she have a right to do this? I agree. Absolutely, she does. If somebody threatens to sue you, if somebody threatens to attack your channel, if you don't take videos down or try to put a restraining order against you for harassment or anything like that, you have a right. We have somebody right now, just today, yesterday, and the day before, basically snapping on their channel because somebody is coming at their seed. And it's a lot of things that people do on here and they don't want to accept. And they don't have to accept. And thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the Cash App, DKL. I appreciate that. News I can use. I love when you say that on your videos. This is news that you can use. But yes, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I didn't even have my screen on the live, so I was like, I didn't even see that. I'm sorry if I missed anything, y'all. Please let me know because I did not see that at all. I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not see that. But yeah, so hold on one second. Somebody sending me some more information. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go through some of the comments in the chat. Now y'all all know what's going on. We've been hearing about this case. We've been hearing about Ness doing something, VS maybe doing something. Did VS get served? Did Ness get served? We all know that Ness had got served because VS had posted the picture of her being served, and all of y'all pass it around YouTube. Y'all put it on y'all community walls. Y'all put it in y'all videos. So we did know that she had got served. So a lot of people have been wondering, is they still going ahead with this case? What's going on now? And now we all know we got paperwork, we got facts, no more, allegations of what's going on. You said, hold up, people say a lot of things all the time in this sector. You can't make preemptive strike based off of something someone sells in this case. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello, Jules said, y'all capping in the chat. Do you realize VS won her case against? Yep, 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 yep. You know what? When it comes to a win, lose, or draw, some people feel like they should take something to court. And whether you win, lose, or draw, people have went to court and lost. People have went to court and won. But if you feel like you have a case, why not go for it? Why not go for it? And thank you, Deanna, for sharing the Cash App. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see what else y'all saying. Ooh, did y'all call her? Ooh, y'all so mean. Boomerlay. Oh, child. Ooh, child. Let me go up. I'm trying to read some of y'all comments. There's a whole bunch of comments in here. Hey, viewers of you, what's up? You gotta chill, Lady Tia. How you doing? ODS, Mrs. Boyd. No means no. Of course, I can't say hi to each and every one of y'all today, but I do thank y'all for being here and going over this court case with me. I did not plan to be here long with you guys. We was just going to go over some facts and put it all out there. What has been going on? And VS, please check your IG for me, boo. Thank you. Yes, Rasta baby. Five on it. Mm-hmm. Yep. She has to prove why the order of protection is needed. She has nothing. Mm-hmm. When somebody says leave them alone, leave them alone. What up, Happy Life? How you doing? What up, Chocolatary Lane? Phenomenal Scorpia. It's me, Kia. Jason said, remember to prove defamation, you have to prove the person is knowingly lying with malicious intent, which is very difficult to prove. It's really hard to prove when there's video content out there, especially when you're doing interviews and things like that. And one thing we have to remember, when it hits social media, we know how it goes. It's going to be there. It's going to be there. It's going to be up and stuck. It's going to be up and stuck. So, what you do on here on YouTube, the way we act on our channels, even sometimes when we have to come off the porch, and I know sometimes we have to come off the porch, but you have to keep in mind it's always going to be there. And anybody can actually, use that against you if they wanted to. If they wanted to. VSF false restraining order is my evidence. Mm-hmm. No means no. Were those other four used to malign her in any way? Just asking what a judge would ask. Yeah, a judge would definitely ask that. If you did a lot of interviews on a lot of different panels, why is this particular interview a problem? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lady Tia. Shout out to the 1K, y'all. Shout out to the 1K. Shout out to the 1100, y'all. Shout out to each and every one of you. Shout out to VS for sending y'all all over here and supporting the platform. Y'all know I've been supporting VS for a long time now, even when she came back before she left. So yeah, that is somebody I do heavily support over here. You know, hey, it is what it is. All of us don't get along. All of us don't like everybody. But one thing about it, when I really support a content creator, I do support them. And there's many of you on here that I support, whether you are new content creators or OGs or triple OGs. I do support a lot of people over here. Y'all see the hood table everywhere. But just keep in mind, there is a troll of me, y'all. I'll be reminding y'all that every now and then there is a troll of me. And if you see somebody in your chat who is making some comments that just doesn't align with things that I might say or my character, please just click on the link or have your mods click on the link to see if it goes to my channel. And if it doesn't, please delete them because they are hopping around chat to chat, and most people can catch them right away and be like, hey, that's a troll, block them. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Thank you, very care. Don't come in here disrespecting the channel holder, watching the clouds. It may be best. Thanks in advance, or you will get blocked. You will get blocked. But anyway, y'all, that is all I had on here. I don't know if anybody wants to hit the panel. If anybody wants to hit the panel, I don't have a lot to do besides catch up on some more Ruthless TV show reviews because I am behind on that. So I do have 2 more Ruthless videos to put out because season 5 just started. But if anybody wants to hit the panel, I can drop the link. Of course, I know this is a particular situation. It is a very particular situation. So you definitely can't be coming up here on no rah-rah mess or, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to just, drop you down and block you. But if you actually want to come up here and have a conversation and maybe discuss some of what you heard or what you think or your opinions, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. So right now I'm about to drop the old nasty piece of stankin' length on y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna just pin it to the hold on. I gotta open the video up in YouTube so I can pin it. All right, there. So the link is pinned. The link is pinned. If anybody want to jump up here, let me get my banner ready just in case. But if nobody wants to jump up here, I'm gonna just end the live because we discussed what we came here to discuss. Hey Treasure, how you doing? Ain't nothing like running to the court on folks frivolously and things boomerang and you find yourself as the defendant. I am too tickled. We are the court of public opinion. All we can do is speculate. That's true. That's true. All we can do is speculate. When we hear things going on over here in the B sector, all we can do is speculate. And when we put it out here of what's going on, some of us review it, some of us don't. Some of us are here for it, some of us are not. But content is content, y'all. And Mary, you're right. You can't tell people how to fight. It don't mean putting papers on people unwarranted. That's the thing about it. You can't put papers on people unwarranted. If you put papers on somebody, you definitely got to prove your case. There's another case that I had covered a few months ago, and that person took somebody to court and they lost. And they end up owing like almost 4,500 or 5K or something like that. And they weren't too happy that we were covering the case. But again, they had initiated that content out here on YouTube and had brought it out on YouTube that they were taking a certain person to court. And we followed the case and we discussed it. So yeah. Lady Virgo, let me go get my hair and wardrobe together. I need to catch one of the court cases live and in person. Oh yes, Machiavelli, we got over 1K today. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out to the chat. Yes, Trader said I may revisit it if you feels it's worth it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can a cease and desist be sent from a law firm without evidence of the things reported in the document? I'm not sure because I never did a cease and desist. I mean, I don't know if they have to show evidence or facts or videos or footage or text messages or email. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, absolutely, dear self. We covered Nico Jenkins, who is from here, one of the biggest cases in the Midwest. Yeah. He went on a unaliving spree right here in our community some years ago, and I even spoke with his wife twice. I spoke with his ex-wife, I should say, and interviewed her about her, being with him during that time, how they met and their life being married together and after they divorced and separated. So yeah, I done covered a lot of court cases. Yeah, so this is nothing new. Nothing new at all. You said, what is a cease and desist? Oh, well, I mean, basically, if you think somebody is doing something wrong to you, you want them to stop in their tracks. You want to stop them in their tracks. That's what a cease and desist is for. And that's, of course, if you feel like you got, a right, like you have actually been done wrong, if you really think it's, factual and that you got some, it's based on facts. It got to be based on facts. You got to be based on facts. So if you feel like that, then, hold on. Let me make sure this is who I think it is. Happy Life?
Uh, what's up? What's up?
What's up? How you doing, Boog?
Man, man, there, I don't know, man. That's why I be taking a break from this, cause it'll be too many damn rumors. It'd be like she gets fired from a job, she's stealing clothes and shit. She used to live at her mama's basement. Like, I'm like, God damn.
Well, and here we are today. Here we are today. You're welcome, Keena. Said thanks for the live stream again. You have a blessed night. You have a blessed night as well. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now
What's
she
up,
getting
Christy?
served by two people. I think Shelly and her are in a different case, and then this one with VS. I'm like, I just had to take a break from her, man. There's too many allegations out there.
Yeah, they talking about what happened with Keith. That was, yeah, those were some strong allegations. Saying somebody got a pistol in their car and they got a
Uh,
child in there, and you never know. You never know. And also, just want to make sure that we know everything we discussed today is allegations, what was put in the documents, everything from the cease and desist, everything is allegedly. I just want to make sure I say that even though I was literally reading from the court docs, I want to say everything that you hear today is allegedly. I just want to put that out there. We is just doing content on something that we seen and heard. And
yeah,
I just want
pretty
to make sure
much.
I put this up here also for the guests. The views and opinions expressed in this video are those of the guests, callers, or viewers and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Hood Table nor its affiliates. So gotta make sure we put that up there. But yeah, copyright disclaimer. Everything that we done today is for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All right. But anyway, you guys. So I don't know what's going on later. I know there's a lot of people who might be going live after this. I'll be looking forward to seeing what other people got to say about this coverage. Other than that, like I said, I got some TV show reviews that I need to get caught up on. For those who follow Ruthless, I know some of y'all do, and some of y'all enjoy the reviews that I be doing on that TV show. So I'm going to get into that also overnight and into tomorrow. And I'll be checking to see what y'all got going on in these YouTube streets, seeing what's
There's
popping.
always a lot going on.
It's a lot. I gotta catch up with K Fit because, like I said, she went live earlier today, and oh
Oh,
my god,
she dragged the shit out of Dovey. I mean, goddamn.
ooh wee, ooh wee. I was like, okay, Fit. Oh, hold on, let me make sure this is who I think it is. I think it is. Hey, boo.
Hi, how in the hell are ya?
I am good. How the hell are you?
How the
I'm doing
hell are
swell.
you?
I'm doing swell. Thanks for asking. Hey, happy life. I'm actually coming up here because I'm happy that you read from documentation. Because it just proves that Trish once again knows nothing about what she talks about. Trish done attempted to try to cover this situation at least 2 or 3 times. The information has been vague, blotchy. She never really have details, but have a case number that she been throwing around.
Not a they them
So
y'all, Jada. Not a
yeah,
they them
y-
y'all.
that's exactly what Trish been doing. So I just wanted to pinpoint to everybody, y'all, this is proof that Trish don't be knowing anything about what she talking about. Why in the hell we found out that something got dismissed from the hood table instead of Trish, since Trish was supposed to be on top of it the whole time?
Mm 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 mm. I don't know, and I actually haven't even heard anything that she had to say about the case. Honest to God, I haven't. So I haven't even been over there to see what she had to say about the case. I didn't even know she was covering it, honestly. But yeah,
Well,
those are.
she covered it a couple of episodes, but you know, Trish don't always have a good following over there. But it was one day me and Pizarro was up there on her link and she brought it up. And she referenced one case number for something that was happening in Washington. Um and I guess that was the one that Ness initially did, but she really didn't give too much details about what it was, but she just did a whole bunch of speculating and like conspiracy about it. But I'm happy you at least came with some factual information so we could put whatever that Trish was trying to insinuate to bed.
And you welcome, you welcome. Sometimes I get, things, fall into my lap on certain situations that, happen here on YouTube. And a lot of times I just sit on it. I don't say nothing about it at all because I like to wait to see what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So even still, like when shit hit the fan sometimes in the B sector with different storylines, sometimes I still like to sit on it and take it all in and see if something else is going to happen, before I cover it. So I do my my media and court things the same kind of the same way. Trending news. But yeah.
No, I understand. I understand. And I'm actually happy too because on the side of the Virginia court papers, when I did my commentary about it based on what I heard, I said it was a breach of contract. And so I'm happy that that document that you read is saying that that's what one of the basis of it is. Which I
Mhm.
mean, this got to be a learning lesson for everybody going forward because we love to entertain somebody's platform and get paid our cash out for it. But you can't get paid the cash app and then turn around and try to get people to take the stuff down. You can't do that.
Well, I don't know if y'all remember that that the interviews basically my friend, her husband, my man, that storyline when I was interviewing a lady who was like the other woman, and then the wife, the actual wife, and then the husband. I interviewed them all. The wife had came to me because she wanted me to interview her about a book about and she's from my city. She's from my city, but she wanted me to interview her because she had a book that had just came out on gaslighting. And so me not really knowing what gaslighting was, I was like, oh, that'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting. And so I brought her on the show. But the book was actually a pamphlet. It was a small little pamphlet, them little tracks like people pass out when they go house to house,
Like
bringing the
Jay
word.
Wilson's book.
it was
Remember, Jay Wilson had that little small book.
yeah, it was literally like a pamphlet. I literally read through it in like 5 minutes, right? That was the book.
Mhm.
And so when I was
Mhm.
reading the book, it kind of hit me like, is this a real life story or something going on with this girl? And so it didn't really catch on. But during the interview, somebody hit me up and said, oh, hell no. If you're going to interview her, you got to interview the wife. I mean, the side chick. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Come to find out, she was writing a book about highlighting of somebody who was the side chick who she felt like was gaslighting her, that was supposed to be her friend. So anyway, what had happened was I ended up interviewing the other chick. And then the husband reached out to me and he said, well, they said what they got to say. I want to say what I got to say. So I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure? Because they is going to rip you a new, you know what, based on the situation. But he was like, yeah. So I brought him on. We did an interview. And next thing you know, that husband and wife was pressing charges on the side chick. And then their attorney was calling me, talking about, we heard there was an interview done on your platform. I'm like, well, what I ain't got nothing to do with the shit they doing in their bedroom. I just interviewed them. Next thing you know, the wife, she hit me up. The hood table, when my husband was on your show, we're in court now, and it would really mean so much for us if you could like delete that video. Girl, do you know shit, I must have cussed her ass out. I ain't deleting a motherfucking thing. I ain't deleting the
Oh
motherfucking thing. And
wow.
then the side chick came to me and said the same thing. Could you delete the video that I did? Because with the side chick, I did like 15, 11 videos with her all the way up to when she was arrested on site. She was dragged to jail, all kind of shit. It went really far. And I'm like, I'm not
Mhm.
going to delete none of her shit. Because once y'all take it to court, if I'm deleting anything for you, that means that it's probably going to hurt the other person. So I was like, no, I'm not deleting shit. So yeah,
Not only that, but when people do that, they don't realize that that's called tampering with evidence. Why you
it
want it to be
actually is.
deleted is tampering with evidence.
It actually is, and I could have actually got in trouble for that too.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. In the past, that happened in one of my situations before, where a video was purposely deleted, and that's what it was considered. And the courts, they view that as somebody trying to hide evidence or hide the truth. So a lot of the times when people try to play on the defense and do all that backpedaling and pussy popping trying to get rid of the stuff, then it just shows that there is some type of basis with what is being alleged or what is being said for you to want this to be hidden so that nobody can see it.
Exactly. And I was so insulted when she asked me to remove that. I was like, are you serious? You is taking this girl to court all because you were embarrassed because she was sleeping with your man and the whole city found out about it. Now you want to take her to court and you want me to remove the videos. Come on, broad. Come on, girl. Mm-mm. It ain't happening. But in the end,
Hmm.
eventually they agreed, the wife and the mistress, they agreed that she would write a letter of apology to her and basically just, stay clear of 50 feet or whatever you want to call it. So the mistress wrote a letter, apologizing, and that was it. That was it. But yeah, it was like they was trying to put her under the jail. And I'm like, I ain't about to help y'all lock this woman up because of your nasty ass husband was sleeping with her for 2 years, mind you. For 2 years they were sleeping together. And now you
Hmm.
want to sue her. Mm-mm. It ain't about to happen. It ain't about to happen. But anyway, what else is going on, JD? So like I said, I'm about to get off of here. I don't know if anybody
No,
else wants to jump on, but
nothing. I just really wanted to come and just say that about what Trish said, because I'm sure Trish is somewhere up in the thousand of people that was in here. To let Trish know that she wrong once again. So I can't wait to get into her. You know what about that?
oh
So that's
Lord,
all.
oh Lord, y'all about to
Hmm.
be going back and forth.
Well, not really going back and forth. I'll catch her on Pizarro's or on Lemons or somewhere because no, that incorrect journalism, she needs to sit down somewhere. She always trying to report on something and it don't be factual. So I'm at least happy that you were able to read through the document to provide truth and clarity about what's really going on with this situation. So
That's
thank you.
right. You have to have facts. Like I said, I don't like to cover anything. Sometimes I just like to sit on it, see what's gonna happen, because you just never know. You never know. You never know. And I hate to come out here and be like, how some people come out here, they just jump on the bait and then they look stupid in the end. Like, oh shit, I might have, I didn't see bigger content creators have to even go back and, delete their content or, apologize about something they didn't put out there that wasn't correct. So, I learned that from, other content creators. Yep.
Yeah, and that was one thing too because I heard you read about that something being dismissed on August 6th. And Trish never even reported on any of that. So yeah, she whatever
Really?
she was, she did. And Trish started reporting on this about a week ago. But I heard you say something about one thing was dismissed on August 6th. So
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a lesson learned.
that was like a protection order, a temporary protection order.
Yeah. I think people getting beside themselves, really thinking that they could get a protection order on people that they've never met before. It's delusional at
Right.
best.
Right.
A
And
protection order?
there's actually someone in the back who I don't think I should allow you on because of the simple fact that you had an incident with somebody that we're covering in the past, and I'm not sure what you're trying to add to this conversation, being that y'all have a court issue in the past. So I'm sorry, I just can't add you up on the panel, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all can probably figure out who that is.
Well, I can drop down.
No, no, no. You ain't got to drop down. I just dropped them down. I'm just saying, this is a serious matter going on. And I don't know what they're going to say, what they're going to bring to the content. Deanna, I'll tell you in a second, boo. But yeah, I'm sure VS probably knows who I'm referring to. But yeah, I'm sorry I can't bring you on this show. No, I'm sorry. No, no offense. No offense. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I was gonna drop down anyway, but I'm gonna get down there and listen. But that's all I wanted to tell you.
Okay, no problem. No, I'm very surprised to see her hit the back chat because I don't think I've ever seen her before in my chat at all. Or
Yep.
over
And
here.
she did
So
she
that makes
definitely didn't type up in the back chat. Otherwise I would be able to know who it is. But whoever it is, only the hood table could see them because they didn't put nothing in the back chat, y'all.
yeah, they didn't
But
put
anyway.
nothing in the back chat, but I mean that's very odd for me. You know what I'm saying? That's like me talking to you and old girl, we ain't gonna say her name, but she hit the back chat to discuss a current case that you got going on with you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right. No, I
yeah,
totally get it completely.
yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, okay, hood table. Well, I'll holler
She
at you.
said she don't want
Uh,
her name in it. Is she in the chat? She said she don't want her name in what? Ain't nobody even meant. Did I mention her name?
mm,
No, some of y'all know who I'm talking about. I didn't mention her name, but I didn't mention your name. So what
I
do you
didn't
mean?
hear
You
you
don't?
mention.
Okay. Anyway,
Her name was not mentioned. You read the court papers that happened as of August. Her name wasn't in
uh,
there.
yes.
Yeah. Can you look in your back chat?
Okay. Yep.
Let her
Yep.
up.
Oh no. You sure?
Let's have a moment. Yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go.
Well,
I
let
got
me let
permission.
me drop down.
You can
And
say
hey,
J
VS.
Dilla. Okay.
Well,
All
I
right.
don't know what's about to go on.
No,
I
you can say
don't know
it.
what's about to go on either, but
Me
Yeah.
either.
Okay, so let me, Shireen, if you want to come back up, VS is willing to have a conversation with you.
No, no, no. Hold on. That well, I don't know what she want.
Oh, okay. Well,
You just
okay.
yeah,
We just, I guess we just want to see what you want, girl. Okay.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I didn't ask for a conversation, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
yeah, because I think you even had mentioned that before, and I ain't never seen or heard that she wanted to, you know, take you up on that. But
She did a video with Shelly that was very helpful. So,
oh yeah, that's right.
I don't. But I think Shelly was the one that was more being more help.
Right.
That initiated it. So shout out to Shelly for that.
Okay. All right, Shireen.
Yes,
Oh, okay. How you doing? Good evening.
I'm doing good, and you?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So,
So,
oh,
what
go
I
ahead.
was what I was saying is that because a lot of people made a lot of assumptions because during a live, a content creator asks for my contact information, and just because that person asked for my contact information, there were assumptions made. I was called. A video's been made saying that she's reaching out to Shireen for this situation. And my thing is, a lot of CCs reach out to me for different things, and I don't want to be tied to this situation, is what I'm saying. And I tell everyone if they do speak to me in the background on this situation, I don't want to talk about it. So that's all I'm asking is that my name is not associated with this and
Oh, okay.
used as a part of the legal process. Okay.
Okay. Well, somebody
Thank
said in the
you.
chat that you said,
Hold on now. Well, hold on now. S. Hutchinson did a video. Y'all spoke about someone reached out and brought up my name. So if I need to
Before
use if I need
before
to
she
use
did that video, you had already did a video talking about she reached out to IHOP.
I mean she
You
did.
had
I have the
okay,
video of
but
it. It
okay,
happened.
but you're so that it she reached out to me, but
But
your
you
assumption
confirmed it
is
though. But
that
you made me right.
it
I
had
made an
something to do with you.
I made an assumption, and then Shelly, when you came on her platform, it confirmed it.
And I told her I didn't say I said go talk to somebody else.
Exactly. And I said that.
Okay, so then why are all these videos, several videos? Oh, she reached out to IHOP. She reached out to IHOP. Like I'm not IHOP. I'm not. I don't want to be harassed. I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want to have anything else to do with court situations and all the
There's a
mess up
video where
here.
my name came up, and at the end of the day, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna protect myself. So it is what it is. Someone reached out to you about me and you confirmed it. So it is what it is. But you have a blessed day. All right, the hood table
You too.
respectfully go ahead and let her down. Yeah, yeah, let's move on. But it is
okay.
what it is.
Yeah, gotta be careful with that anyway.
Yeah. But like I
hmm
said, that video Shelly did, I downloaded that. And if I need to use it, I will use it. And it's just that simple.
Yep. Yep. Gotta do what you gotta do, girl. You already
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You already know. Anything you want to add to that, Jay?
Um, well, I mean, at least it confirmed that yeah, there was contact made
Yeah.
through one side. So
Yeah.
there's that.
And even if I made a speculation, it was confirmed. So I do appreciate that interview happening. It is what it is. So it is what it
hmm
is.
Yep, it is what it is. But I'm glad that you're, whether people think you're doing the right thing or not, I'm just glad that you understand the
Hmm.
situation that others constantly try to put people in on this platform.
Hmm.
And I told you before, the things that sometimes you do is lessons to others. We
Hmm.
might not see it sometimes, but it's lessons to others because everybody done had a lot of people to try to put people in a trick bag. I just,
Yeah.
leave it like that.
I mean, just like right now, people. So I would VS. I would never talk. Say anything to her. I know how to be cordial. We're on a live stream and I know how to be cordial. I haven't said anything out the way, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it is what it is. I'm not going to give anybody a moment, but now since I saw what that was, it'll never happen again. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to let things play out. We was on the platform together. I feel like someone wanted the argument. They're not going to get that. I already got what I needed. I got a video with what needs to be said, and I'm going to utilize that if I ever need it.
Right, and that's what I did. That I wanted to prevent it going to another place and things possibly being said and things recorded and downloaded and all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So
This ain't the time to be giving certain people some shine right now.
I ain't listen. I'm willing to even stand back in court with her and anybody else because I know I haven't been doing nothing,
Yeah.
and I know how to better protect myself now and also keep my hands to myself. So it's a lesson learned.
Thank you, Jen the Goddess. I try to be. I really do try to be neutral in so many different angles. Even with the people I deal with on here, I try to be neutral. I'm not one of those people who flip flop, be behind the scenes doing different shit to different people. And I'm sure a lot of people who I fuck with behind the scenes can attest to that. So yeah, I try to be neutral all the time. All the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna jump down. Well, thank you. This was good information put out. It was all public. It was all black and white. You know, and to be honest, I didn't know anything about the someone trying to get a TPO against me until today. Up until I did the video about an hour ago, or you know, before you went live, I didn't know any of that at all. I didn't know any of it.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
this was new information for me, contrary to popular belief. But that's the reason why I'm glad I went on ahead and jumped on it the way I did. I'm glad about that.
You see what Chase and Son said? She threatened to hog spit on several. Oh Lord. Oh, that again, I'll say, you know, a lot of stuff that we do on this application. Remember, once it's out there, it's
Mhm.
out there.
Yeah, yeah,
You know.
and I had to bump my head hard to learn that, but now I know. So when you know better, you do better. It is what it is. Yeah. So I'm gonna make sure I block that person. See, I didn't even know they channel. But they must got a new page. So let me try to find them so I can make sure I block them and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I tell you guys, when VS try to be cordial and nice to people, it just does not work. It does not work. So I just, you know, so now I'm back to absolutely positively. Don't say nothing to me. Stay away from me. Now I gotta start redocumenting if I see somebody saying my name now. Now see that right there just opened up another little book for me right there. Like anytime I see or hear something, download. Cause I don't know what these people mindset is at.
Yep.
Cause I
You
said nothing
absolutely
out
got
the
to be on
way.
your
This
P's
ain't even
and
got nothing to
Q's.
do with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it is
Yep.
what it is.
Yep. You got to stay on your P's and Q's. You got to stay on your P's and Q's, and never let the right hand know what the left hand is doing.
You right. You right. You right.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, but yes, you guys, I absolutely enjoyed you guys keeping me company tonight. Shout out to the VS, to the icon. I thank you guys for all joining me tonight for this quick little session of court updates of a case that a lot of us has been, you know, talking about for the past like month or so, a couple of months or so. And, you know, again, everything we talk about today is for, you know, the purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. And everything here is alleged, even if we did have public documentation. Alleged. All right. But you guys, make sure if you didn't already, like and share the video. Oh, shout out to the people who send in cash apps and the super chats. I appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. But yeah, shout out to you guys sending the cash apps for the commentary. I thank you. Shout out to the 1K plus that we had in the live tonight. Thank you to all the new subscribers that we gained over the past, shoot, I want to say 3-4 months. The Hood Table has been growing on a continuous basis, and I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers, supporters, my members, and also those of y'all who have become, you know, like good Judies, you know, off of YouTube. So I appreciate every one of you. Again, if you didn't like or share the video on your way in, please feel free to do that because it does help in the algorithm. Okay. It does help in the algorithm. And also, again, if you want to hit the Cash App for donating to the commentary or the platform, it is $ the Hood Table 402. Stay safe, be blessed. Remain vigilant at all times and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.